Hey, Service Nation, so excited to see you. We are trying our very first time going live on Facebook and Instagram. So if you see me looking around like a caged animal, that's because we're trying something new, see how it is. Would love your feedback if you're able to. By the way, if you want to join us live, a lot of I know you are joining through podcast or record a YouTube video. If you want to join us live, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Love to have you. Love to get you in the comments, see what's going on, see what's shaking, and it's a lot more fun to do this live. So today we are going to talk about how to take a vacation from your service company. Jessica in the house saying, nice, doubling down. We are doubling down, sister. So I don't know about you guys, gals, but the folks I coach get a lot of burnout in that I've literally talked to people that's like, when's the last time you took a vacation? And I'll hear stuff like, never. Let's see, we've been married for 8 years and 2 years before that, or we had the kids or whatever. And it is heartbreaking. Really quick, I'm going to turn my Slack is making noise. Let me hit on pause because it's going to drive me nuts if it keeps making that little click, click, click noise. All right. So there's two problems. One, people don't take a vacation. Two, they'll take a stupid like 1 day vacation. Or the worst probably is when you don't take a real vacation, you just work from somewhere else where your family plays and makes you feel resentful of them or resents you for not being with them. And we want to make sure that we teach you how to take a vacation from your service business without having your employees turn in a parking lot when you get back. So again, if you are like, I haven't taken a vacation, when I go, I don't rest, or even if I do rest, it's so stressful, I don't even like doing it because there's so much stress before and after. You are in the right spot. We're going to figure out how to get that fixed for you forever, because when you can't get away from your business, it kills your freedom, right? And I know so many of you guys, gals, let me see if I can move this a little closer to me, or me a little closer to you guys. When you got into this, it was for freedom, right? You wanted to be your own boss and call your own shots. And there's nothing worse than getting into business, being more freedom. And you have less freedom than ever, right? You find yourself working more than you've ever worked, right? So I want to make sure we get out of that, because not only does it do that, it kills relationships, family oftentimes that is super excited about your business and wants to support you in your business. Once you haven't taken a vacation, working 100 hours a week for so long, all of a sudden they're less supportive, right? And it tends to kill relationships, and it can just suck the life out of you and your family. And ultimately, even if you're like, well, I'll give it all up if I just help my business, believe it or not, ultimately not taking vacation will kill your business. So it's not like, well, I'm making a trade, my personal happiness and my family for riches. It's like, no, it actually kills the riches and your family and your personal happiness. So we really want to make sure that we get that going. So that said, I know a lot of you guys, gals out in Service Nation are performing the work yourself. And if that's you, I just want to be super clear. If you don't have employees, you have a job, right? So we kind of a lot of times make this transition, and Michael Gerber goes over this in the E-Myth pretty nicely. We start as a technician, we work for somebody else, and we go, the guy I work for is a nut job, they're not paying me fair, he gets all the money, I could do this myself. And then we quit, and as opposed to becoming a business owner, we start doing the work ourselves. And then we find out that that's not, we really just now we're working for a different psychopath, and it's the guy or gal in the mirror every morning, right? So as long as we just move from, I want to be clear, when you move from working for someone else, doing some sort of work, right? Service business, whether you're a mechanic or a landscaper or whatever service you provide for someone else in a job, and you go doing it yourself where you're the owner, but you're still providing that job, you haven't gone from employee to business owner, you've gone from employee to self-employed, right? And that can still be a step up. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I just want to be clear. That's not a business, because a business makes money whether you're there or not, right? If you only get paid if you clean or landscape or wrench on cars or do whatever service, HVAC that you do, that's not a business, right? That's just another job that you have all the headache for and all the responsibility for. But if you stop working, you stop getting paid, right? So if you don't have employees and you want to take a vacation, typically that means you take a vacation from getting paid as well. So really important. We're not going to talk about that today, but really important, I'm really talking to folks that have employees. So if you are self-employed currently and want to become a business owner, let's make that our first goal. Then we can kind of go on vacation. Really hard to take a vacation. I guess it's easy. You just tell all your people you're not coming and you stop getting paid and you take your vacation, come back, but not ideal. So, all right. There's a lot of things that we believe that really kink up this whole process. I want to kill those beliefs so we can kind of know how we need to think to take the vacation. First of all, This belief of I got to be available all the time, either while I'm on vacation or not, is going to kill you, right? My employees, my customers, they need to, if they call, I need to be able to ready text, email, Slack, voicemail, whatever. I got to be ready. We just did a 3-day event with our Next Level Millionaire Mastermind folks, and I was able to disconnect almost completely, certainly while I was with them, completely for 3 days. And it was awesome. And it's because I've got an amazing team. So we want to make sure that, and also, guess what? When I'm here, I'm not available all the time, right? We've got Slack, like you just heard, and sometimes I'm able to respond to it, and sometimes I'm not. My employees are just fine without that. The situation we have with all of our clients, they know when I'm with them and I'm there to help. I'm serving them 1,000% to the best of my ability. And when I'm with my family, I don't care, right? So we've got to kind of start setting that standard before we go on vacation. So we go on vacation, it's a lot easier that your employees and vendors and customers don't think that you need to kind of be there every daggum second of the day. So the way we do that is you start doing it before you go on vacation, right? We teach in our clean profit method for owners of cleaning companies, growmycleaningcompany.com if you want that, to box time for employees and customers, right? So you might have, like, for us, we do a weekly meeting every Monday, I think, 8 o'clock. I'm not sure when we do it, sometime on Monday. And I give my team full attention. And if they need something, they hold that question until Monday. Obviously, they can Slack me. That's our method, right? You might have Facebook Messenger, email, or text, or whatever you want to do. But they know if they Slack me, sometimes I'll respond and sometimes I won't. Or always respond, but sometimes I'll respond when they want me to, sometimes when they want me to, and sometimes I won't. And they're able to figure that out, right? So we kind of train them, our employees, our team, our customers, to know that we're available on our schedule. And the way we do that is just box a time, right? So you might go from 8 to 9. I'm going to return calls from customers or employees and just get all caught up. And then maybe from 3 to 4 in the afternoon or something like that. But just, and typically you want it once a day where you do all that stuff. And the cool thing is that when you go on vacation, you've already trained your team and the people that work with you that you're only available that 1 hour a day or 30 minutes a day. And when you're on vacation, you can still be available that 30 minutes a day, right? I got to tell you, we train them. So sometimes we're like, oh, you don't understand. My employees, Micah, they need me. They need me. They need what you train them to need, right? So if your customers are used to, they call you to yell or rant or complain or whatever, and you instantly pick up, you've trained them to need that. So it doesn't make any sense for you to go, oh, they need that. No, you've trained them to need that, right? And the cool thing is if you train them to need that, you can retrain them to not need that, right? So you can kind of you can absolutely set the tone for your people to stop calling you. And what happens is when really, and I hate to say this, guys, gals, but when we say you got to call me for everything, and you don't say that, but when you yell at them for making decisions outside of what you wanted and you're constantly available to them, what you're saying is, hey, dummy, we don't want your brains here. Just shut up and do your work. Which is fine, I guess, if you want to do all the thinking yourself, which feels great at the beginning because people call you, you're the owner, you've got answers to everything. You can kind of start making solutions for everybody. It feels great until you've done it for a little bit and nothing happens unless you do that, and then it feels awful, right? So they will stop calling you when you stop jumping in with your Superman, Superwoman cape on and saving everything, right? So we've got to change that belief that I've got to be available all the time, not only on vacation, but when I'm at the office, right? And so many people, they do take their vacation and people figure stuff out without them, right? They actually have a good team. And then they come back and they go right back to micromanaging, right? So you've got to, first of all, be okay with other people making decisions as well, or better than you, right? And if they can't, you hire the wrong people. Next, if you think like, oh, I can't go on vacation because if I just had a perfect, comprehensive employee handbook, that would solve everything. If I just had it all written down on a 300-page document, then I could take a vacation. Boy, that could be further from the truth, right? So first of all, they're never going to look at your handbook anyway. And you go, oh, you don't understand, Mike. I make them sign a document saying they've read and agree. Yeah, I know. You can have them sign whatever they want to sign. But at the end of the day, they're not going to memorize a 300-page document. Never mind try and be like, well, let me open up to page 209, section 4. They're just going to look at it, right? They're going to do what they want. The reality is, if you have the right employees who share your core values, and core values are just rules we use to run our company, they're going to do the things that you want them to do. So if you have an employee handbook, you have to assume that they have access to it. B, that they're going to look through it when something goes on. C, they're going to do what it says. There's just a lot of assumptions you have to make that are false. But when you have employees that share your core values, your deepest belief about how business life should be run, you can be pretty confident that they're going to follow their own core values, right? So if we have in the employee handbook, never lie to a customer, but I hire a liar, he's going to lie, right? However, if I only hire people that value telling the truth, and that's a big deal for them, guess what? The employee handbook doesn't have to say don't lie, because no one has to tell me not to lie. I don't think lying is a good idea, so I don't do it. But if I was a liar and I worked somewhere that had an employee handbook that said no lying, I don't think it's going to make a difference, right? So we got to get off of this. If I just had an employee handbook, my life would be great. And onto team, I'm going to hire people that already believe what we want. And you're like, well, that's just lying. How does that work? For us, it's have fun, make money, be real, and help out. And that works for clients and team members. So if you want to be a part of, get paid and be at our team, you need to be into having fun, making money, being real, and helping out. Even as a client, right? If you hear those, you're like, oh, that sounds awful. That sounds have fun at work. That sounds stupid. We're not going to be a fit, right? You wouldn't even make a good fit as a client. The beautiful thing is, and we've got some amazing team members, I never have to worry about them because they might do something a little differently than maybe I would have done it. Sometimes it's better, right? They're smarter than I am, oftentimes, which is great. Or if they don't do it the way that I wanted, they're not going to do something way off track, right? Because I'm not convincing them to have fun. They came here because they want to have fun. That's who they are. I'm not trying to convince them to be real, be themselves, and not put on some fake thing. I'm not trying to convince them to help out and love our clients. They already do. That's who they are. So as opposed to trying to get a handbook that makes people that are one way act another, just find people that are the way that you want, that believe the same beliefs that you have, right? And you can't have 100 of them like we have fun. 4, have fun, make money, be real, and help out. I just find people that are already doing that. And I'm like, hey, could I pay you to do what you're already doing for me? And they go, sure. And they love it. And I don't have to kind of micromanage them. All right. That said, another belief I had when I was a younger, dumber guy was my employees have to see me working harder than everyone, right? If I come in, I got to be the first in, last out, or they're not gonna respect me. Couldn't be farther from the truth. The right employees take pride in giving you freedom and being amazing with you not there. The right employees, when you leave and come back, they're like, we don't need you, boss. Go back on vacation. We got this. We're doing our thing. We love it here. Get out, right? The wrong ones are like, when's the boss coming in? All right, I got to get there right then. When's he leaving? So don't, and again, obviously you got to do your job, but your job could be, all I do is set the vision. All I do is a Monday meeting. This is your company. You get to create whatever reality you want. So as long as you're honest with with your folks, you can say, my job is to pay the bills and come in and tell you guys how amazing you are and make sure that we're all following the core values. And I do that 1 hour a week because I've got 10 other businesses I run, or I want to sit on the beach 39 hours a week, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you get the right employees, and as long as you're not getting in the way of your own core values, right? If you can have fun, make money, be real, and help out without showing up, they won't care. So you've got to get over that. And it's fine if you want to be there, but if you feel you have to be there, or your employees won't work if you're not there, that's an employee problem. It starts with it's a core values problem. It starts with a misbelief in your head and works its way down to to your employees. So, all right. What else? Oh, last thing. A lot of times we're like, I feel like I can't take a vacation because everything's going to be perfect or ready before I leave. I have to wait for the perfect time, or I have to plan for 6 months in advance before it works. The reality of the situation is, and this is because I've done it. I ran my construction company for years, where I'd be in there less than 30 days a year. We did a lot of huddles over phone. Actually, this business I have now, we just did that 3-day event. I got to meet Jared, our Facebook rock star, and just overall great human being. Got to physically meet him the first time, right? It's a virtual company. It's fine. So I happen to work hard because I love it and I love being with you guys. But if I didn't, I don't know that Jared would know or care, right? He's like, hey, I'm here to do my job and this is my part and I'm doing it. So the reality is, a lot of it has to do with our heads. We're like, we think we're not ready to take a vacation. It's not going to work. People are going to suck. They're going to be angry. The number one thing is, I've coached people through this. At some point, once you have the right people following your core values, you've got kind of systems and processes, even if they're not perfectly documented in a handbook, everyone kind of knows what they're supposed to be doing. And I like videos, by the way. We do a lot of videos. And by the way, trick thing here I've learned doing a virtual company. Anytime I train anyone, it's always over Zoom, right? And with the whole COVID thing, maybe even if you're not a virtual company, you're doing a lot of Zoom training. Just hit record and then save it. Boom, there you go. As opposed to an employee handbook. If you just had a collection of a couple dozen, hopefully short videos on trainings, you're good to go. Much better than an employee handbook, easier to update. You can just put them on YouTube or Vimeo, and people can get them anytime they want. They're much more likely to look at a video. You can have those videos transcribed. Boom, if you have to have a handbook, that the transcribed videos, you just pay editor a couple $100. Now you got your handbook. The trick is, it's almost always more the beliefs that you have in your head and your mind that are holding you back from taking a vacation than the reality, right? So the actual number one trick to taking a vacation is to take a vacation. And I hate to say it because it sounds simple, and it is simple. The only way this is going to work if you actually leave, right? So we think about and talk about how our customers need us, or whatever. So the steps that I would take to make all this happen are, first of all, decide and understand how important it is for you as the owner to have some time to yourself and know that you're not helping the company by not doing that. Number two is start planning so your employees and customers and vendors don't depend on you day to day. They're used to you solving their problems at a time that's predetermined, right? We talk every Monday at 9 a.m. or, I return calls every day between 3:30 and 4, whatever that looks like. But they get used to you not being available on demand. And then the next step is to hire employees and actually only accept customers that share your core values. Once you've got that down, even though it may not feel like it, you're ready to go. You can take a vacation. And the way to do it is to actually leave, not call them, not check in, right? Because most times I found with owners, a lot of times their business is going fine. They're not going fine. They need their business. Hey, is everything okay? What's going on? What's with this account? Is that guy okay? Did you take care of that? And that'll kill them, right? So the right employees, believe it or not, will live up to the challenge. When you're gone, the right employees will step up and go, yes, I've been waiting to contribute and show everyone what a rock star I am, but Mike never leaves, right? He's too busy micromanaging the damn thing. So the right employees will live up to the challenge. The problem is if you treat people like idiots, they will act like idiots, right? So if every time anyone has to make any decision, like call me, email me, let me know, I don't know, I got to be in this, I got to have my fingers anywhere, they're going to go, well, I guess Mike does the thinking around here and I just wait on him to do something. So it really is a mindset shift in you first of one, I don't have to be the smartest guy in the room. Two, I'm not here to put out fires. Three, it's okay if I leave. I don't have to be the hardest working guy ever. We just all have to be pushing towards the same goal. And then four, I'm going to hire smart people and let them be smart, right? If they have to call you for every daggum thing, you're not letting smart people be smart. You're treating smart people dumb. They're going to act dumb, right? So if this is helpful to you, you're loving it, you're digging it, this is making sense to you, subscribe, rate, review, tell a friend. Let us know how we can serve you. We've got a bunch of resources at growmyservicecompany.com. As of now, we don't even have a product. We're just trying to bring a ton of value to the community. So go there. And if you want even more, direct message me on Instagram. Be like, hey, Mike, I subscribed. I rated a review. I told a buddy. I'll send you a free copy of my book just to give some value into your life. Or if you've got a question or you're trying to do this or you're struggling or you want help with a different topic, just let us know. Reach out on again, direct message me on Instagram. Go to growmyservicecompany.com for all our cool stuff, and we'll hook you up. So hopefully that was helpful. Talk to you guys soon. See ya.